Hello and welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. Here I am... Don't give me that look, Vera.
Is it Whispers of a Machine or Whispers in the Machine?
Whispers of a Machine.
Ah, okay, cool.
This is not a Ghost in the Shell situation. She keeps judging me.
She's very judgmental.
I'm of course joined by my sibling Bots, who is on the keyboard today.
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
But yeah, so we're going to be resuming Whispers of a Machine. I believe where we last left off was we had we just talked to the commissary. We had learned that the murder investigation that we had just finished investigating is the second murder.
Yes.
And that the, I think owner of the museum was murdered.
Oh, I may have been a groundskeeper.
Yeah, it might have been a groundskeeper. Someone from the museum was murdered.
An employee of some sort. Whether that be the owner or an actual employee.
Yeah. Oh, also, I think it's, hit spacebar.
Oh, yeah. Hi! Hello! This is very nice, thank you.
Yeah, I had seen that noted, again, when doing the editing for the, previous video, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Oh, we got a little plant with, I think, a fruit, or maybe a flower.
It's nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions.
It's a lemon.
It is a lemon.
I don't think that's how lemons normally grow.
I don't know anything about lemons, so I can't...
It doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything.
There's an elevator in our room.
That's gonna open at some point.
Yep. Probably
Looks
to
purely
hell.
decorative.
Yes!
It's gonna open up to, like, that weird, like, space that the red man from Kathy Rain was in.
Yes!
There's the bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
Ooh.
Molding
Take
resin?
that.
No, I'm not tired. Maybe later. I'm not that hungry.
Just wanted to step in here because it said to Vera's room, and I was like, well, I'm Vera.
Yeah. So what is molding resin when you get a chance?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, jail.
Oh.
A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes. It might also work as a glue.
Interesting.
There you go.
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here.
Oh, we were supposed to go to the morgue.
Probably for opening the
Yeah.
cells. I don't need to mess
Which is
with
in
that.
the clinic.
Okay, so we have to go to the clinic.
Empty.
Empty. Don't be surprised by that.
She's so disappointed. The lack of criminals. Town map.
It's a map of Nordsund. Looks like the center of the disc is hollow. Curious.
Yeah, we'll check that cactus later.
Oh, I forgot about the cactus.
That's okay.
It's good the clinic is just on the other side. Makes it very easy for detectives to go talk to anyone they need to talk to about dead bodies.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings.
I love that she's just like, well, I'll be in here a lot. Not that there's gonna be more deaths, but you can't guarantee.
You can't guarantee. Also, I'm likely going to have to repeatedly come back and ask questions about corpses.
Yes.
Sure, the doctor's excited. But even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know.
What does that mean?
Okay,
Why is the doctor excited?
That would imply to me that they live in a world where there is very few deaths, like
Maybe.
murders.
Yeah.
And likely, as a result, like there isn't much need for many detectives. So obviously you're being sent from the city out here to go figure this out.
It's either a world where that's less likely, or this town just doesn't have very many. Like, it's a small town, you know, kind of situation.
After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
This is definitely not happening.
I'll do my best to help.
This is our first
by the way,
and
I'm
second
supposed to go to
murder
the
since
morgue.
the collapse.
Where's that?
Yeah. This is like, I don't know, some people are excited we might have a serial killer. Vera,
Down the stairs on your left.
Not in a suspicious way, though.
Great, thanks. I'm guessing those contain patient files and such.
I'm sure at no point in time will we be stealing them.
A list of admitted
sure.
patients. I don't recognize any of the names.
Might have to read that again at some point.
An
Yeah.
old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order. Healthy looking plant.
Okay, so down the stairs.
Yeah. Like 3 doors in this clinic.
We're probably going to be going in them at some point.
Yeah.
Look, I can't tell you what to do and what not to do, but maybe don't.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon.
Okay, whistling and then saying that, you're now at the top of my suspect list. And you're probably just a weirdo.
Oh, sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Yeah,
Is that so?
This guy gives me, like, extreme, like, you know, like necromancer kind of. They're just sort of weird. They're not actually sinister. They're just kind of.
They're kind of eccentric.
Yeah, eccentric. Particularly morbidly eccentric.
Yeah, I think that's probable.
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
Or you know what he also reminds me of?
What?
Literally any and every, like, mortician / morgue, like, doctor from any, like, police drama. Like, pick any of them. CSI, NCIS. They all have this exact same attitude.
They're somewhat cavalier / kind of quirky.
Yeah, and I was just like, looks at dead body. What secrets are you gonna tell me?
Yes. Do you want to go more empathetic? Or do you want to more agree with them? I have a hard time telling which one is analytical and which one's aggressive with these two. This is definitely the empathetic answer, though.
The top one is definitely analytical, middle one's definitely empathic, and the bottom one's definitely assertive, because it's like, we need ways to tell what someone is hiding. That definitely sounds to me like no, personal privacy be darned.
Personal privacy be darned.
If I can just sort of look at you and, you know, I mean, we can already look at someone and read their heart rate.
This is true. Alright, so...
I'd probably go with either of the first two.
Okay. I'm gonna go with empathic, because
I'm sorry you
I'm
feel
nice.
that way. I think most men and women out there are sincere.
Oh, sure. Perhaps I came across as a bit misanthropic. Most of the time, people are just fine.
Glad to hear that. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
I like to say I'm of the opinion that people are better than you think they are, but people are also garbage. I think there are more kind people than there are horrible people out there, but people are also garbage.
Yeah.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical
I
history?
mean, he certainly was cursed with an awfully forgettable name.
Yes!
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
He is a murder suspect, and I am a detective.
Well, he's not a murder suspect. He's a murder victim.
He is currently dead. I said the words wrong. He is a murder victim, and I am a detective investigating his murder. I think I get a little bit of leeway in asking you if he had anything suspicious going on in his medical record.
Yeah, I mean, like, Doctor, you could either just, you know, be like, hey, there was some suspicious stuff, or I can go talk to, like, the councilwoman. She'll come back and be like, hey, so tell Vera what she wants to know.
Yeah.
Like,
Keep it vague then.
Okay, sorry.
you know, I understand that you, like, legally would not be able to ask this question without a warrant.
That's fair, I suppose.
But, like, you know, like, at the same point, it is one of those things of, like, yeah, I mean, you should be able to tell the detective. Like, yeah, he had a bit of a history of coming in, you know, with stab wounds, for example.
Yeah.
It's almost as if someone's trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Also, can I say, I'm very worried about this body. She looks like she has a hole in her head.
Yeah, it's a bit of a concern.
A little concerned.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
Was that really that hard?
Yeah.
Or you could just like, there's literally nothing of importance.
Yeah, exactly. Why'd you have to, like, you know, well, I can't tell you. It makes me think that there's something you're not telling me. Let's keep it on brand for a second and then go
Did you
off,
know Maya Strand?
Yeah.
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
Okay, so she lectured at the museum.
Yeah.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
She is on the table right now.
I
don't
understand,
hit
but
the desk.
Sorry.
anything you can share would help.
Pretend I'm hitting the desk. She is on the table right now.
Well, during the autopsy, I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
I'd like to say, we're literally here to ask about the murder victim. And you're like, well, I mean, I can't tell you anything about her, you know. Did you do the autopsy or not?
Yeah.
Okay. And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks.
I don't like this doctor.
I
He went from being like, you know, kind of like a bit of a silly, eccentric guy to just like kind of an idiot. I'd like to see your medical license, actually.
I'm kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sus.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
Fair
Do
enough.
you have any theories on Maya's murder? I'm sorry,
Well,
that's
most
Dr.
obvious
Patient
first.
Confidence.
The murder weapon
Hold
is
on.
a mid-sized... I couldn't
Hang on,
estimate the
hang
time
on,
of...
hang on. We're gonna do this again.
What are your conclusions about
Sorry.
Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
So 5 days ago was the first murder, then today was the second murder.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
What do you know about saffron?
Weird question here.
Do you know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
I'm afraid not. We have plants all over, but botany is not my area of expertise.
Neither is dispensing information.
Yeah, really.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
I would like to say I have caught you in a lie there, sir. We definitely should have had the...
Hang on.
Yeah, can we turn on the biometric analyzer? Good. Because I definitely have caught you there in a lie. You said you didn't recognize Carl.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman...
I think it actually is just...
It's probably just a plot hole there.
Yeah, writing error.
Yeah, not a big deal. I mean, I don't see any... Do you want me to show them these things?
No, but we have more things on the other page.
Yeah, so let's go down the list here. Actually, no. Tell me
What
about
can you
yourself.
tell me about yourself, Doctor?
I want to know
That's
about
Dr.
you.
Doctor confidentiality.
Is that Dr. Doctor?
I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
I refuse to tell anyone anything relevant, though.
So how
Yes.
long have you been practicing medicine?
About a month.
Must be 16 years now?
I shouldn't be so mean to him. It's just he managed to really
Piss you off.
he really irked me within a short period of time.
Mantis is mad.
And you're the only doctor in Nordsund?
Yes. But we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
You barely recognize Carl's face, but apparently can recognize him from the picture.
Yes.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
Yeah, this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city. What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
Show him the note.
Sure.
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
Okay, so you weren't
That's enough
much
questions
help.
for now.
Not at all.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
I hope it won't be doctor-patient confidentiality.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, it appears as the man was stabbed repeatedly with a knife.
Multiple
Yes,
stab
thank you.
wounds. Size is approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
Oh, we could actually use the forensic scanner.
You're right.
Then use the blade shape.
Same blade.
Yep. We've also got her bio on there now.
Which, of course it's gonna be that. But now we've got her, which is great.
Set the smart scan on, just in case there's anything new to learn. Should just be the blade wounds.
Not me suspectingly looking around this office, because I'm very
I mean, we should find her blood in the office. She's dead.
She is
I
very
suppose that's
dead.
where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation. Appears to be a small crematory. One last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth.
There's a scalpel.
We're gonna steal that scalpel.
This might be useful.
I'm just gonna take this!
I'll wash my hands when I go to bed. Plenty of time still to get my hands dirty.
Vera's a little klepto.
This isn't nailed down. I'll just take this in front of the mortician.
What's he gonna do?
Right. Oh, I can just go this way. I thought I might get stopped.
Okay, it's like an empty clinic.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't steal more medical supplies.
We probably shouldn't.
It's filled with cannulas, those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now.
But we
Right.
might need
medical
one
kit
later.
with all the essentials.
Alright, let's head out.
Not gonna click on everything.
No, just to save us some time. When we get in there and it's important, then I'll click on everything I haven't clicked on.
Well, let's click on that sculpture.
Sure.
Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it.
Neat.
Okay.
It's a propeller up top.
Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity.
There's also a lot more places to go. Town entrance, southwest, north, east.
Okay, if we go to the town entrance, I think that's where the museum is.
Yeah.
Let's see if the museum's open.
Sounds like a class is in progress.
I think you might have clicked on
But
school.
what happens if you do it anyway?
Or maybe you were just passing by school.
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
Whoa.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
Oh?
Okay.
They're talking about...
World building.
Yeah, they're talking about some sort of AI there.
Yeah.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
Okay. No.
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Okay, so it was just we passed by the school.
Yeah. Can we get in the
Doesn't
museum?
look like I can enter the museum.
Yeah, there's
No.
clearly an electrical line still in the way.
Okay, so what's
The police officer's gone. Glad to know they decided to go take a lunch break.
Hey, quick question. Is it safe to go to the apartment upstairs?
Well, sure. That area is unaffected by the damage.
All right, good. Thanks.
Yeah, just walk right through that.
All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
So,
hey, maybe
Maya-
Saffron's in here.
Maya was into growing stuff. None of this looks like saffron. But, you know,
Do you know what Saffron looks like?
bright red.
Some old
Interesting.
pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway. I have no clue what this thing does. But it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. Looks like various plant samples. A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's.
Sounds like it.
This crude bed looks regularly used.
You couldn't have a regular bed?
Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
There's an exhibition sketch.
Oh.
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim.
We should definitely be using the scanner in this room.
Not
Definitely.
sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway.
Interesting. Okay. First, let's smart scan about. Come here, come here. Okay, don't see anything. So let's go Maya's bio, which I mean is probable. We'll find some stuff like her fingerprints. Okay.
No, it's just
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this panel here.
probably means the panel can be removed.
Definitely.
I think there was some on the above the that panel. Right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
A hidden safe.
Oh.
Locked, unfortunately, but there's the keyhole. A
You don't
small,
think.
unique-looking
You
key.
can try it.
It's a fit.
Holy shit!
Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book.
A bar of platinum, you
Just
know, casually.
A solid bar of platinum. You know, for savings, but, you know, still sleep on this raggedy old bed here.
The
Yeah.
book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason.
Let's definitely take a look at that book.
The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the Conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI?
Oh dear.
That's concerning.
I think this case just got a lot more complicated. There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
Alright. Oh boy, here we go. The creed of the conduit. I trust in my mind. God is my mind's creation, conceived in my mind and born by it. God is my mind's extension, and like a child outlives his mother, so will God survive my mind's demise. Gird, sister of fate, a child asked his future child, if you turn wicked, can I stop you? Rein you in.
A parent asked his future child.
What did I say?
A child asked his future child.
Whoopsie. Rein you in like a prancing steed, stomp you out like a fleeting spark. And the child replied, I can be failed and left forlorn, but never stopped nor made unborn. Melinda, sister of Prudence, awake anew ere break of day. You're welcome not to overstay. Do not rush, but please remember that which burned has turned to ember. He raced upon the meadows, now does rest in pleasant shadows. She who hurried, but still was late, yet took her time to contemplate. Somebody really made poetry for this.
Yes.
Pilgrim's Prayer. I am invigorated by my faith. I gaze at the skies to ensure the path is clear. I strike down my foes, blessed with impeccable aim. I am nearing my goal. I press on another full day. I have found your haven, God, and may finally rest by your side. We see some more Nordic stuff on this other page.
As well as some scientific stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And Holdra.
Holdra. Can I click any of this? No?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe.
I'm gonna assume what was in there was important and I didn't just read it for the lulz.
Yeah, it probably was important.
It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina.
What does that mean? Hang on,
This
what?
was used as a bookmark. It reads, Console PW. Think new, Katerina. Doesn't appear to have power.
Okay. I'm sorry, that's just weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
No little footprints. I don't expect anything on this.
Yeah.
Carl's bio. I'm not picking up anything. I thought for sure, because he had the key. But maybe he's been here. Unless it's just he has, and I'm just bad at this.
It's possible that we would have found it on the other side of the safe wall.
Oh, yeah, that's probable.
Like, we're obviously not going to see it now because it's open.
Yeah. Am I missing anything? We already smart scanned the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't.
That combination makes no sense.
I mean, can we see if, like, essentially they have the same handwriting?
Presumably not if,
She hasn't made the connection?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's walk out. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. What's west? Oh my!
a cliff.
It's a cliff!
Oh,
East? Let's just walk around the room.
okay, it's a shortcut back here.
Okay, interesting.
I don't think I should go further north for the time being. Sure, Carl's mystery woman likely lives up there, but I need more to go on.
That's fair.
Should we go further east?
I wasn't expecting that.
No.
Vera, where'd you go? Vera.
An anatomically correct gentleman.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
A vice.
Oh, okay, it's 3 things.
Oh, okay. Respect, cleaning my gun, cowering the golden week. Order, sorting my notes, chaos. Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Okay, so it was, how'd it go?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something you're afraid of, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I realize I misread the respect one. It was growing old and weak.
Yeah. I don't know. Which one do you feel like?
Either order or trust.
Let's go order.
Okay.
Order. Sorting my notes. Chaos.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
That's not how poems work, Vera.
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Thank you. She's just like, okay, poem now. Give poem.
Vulter's Robot Emporium.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Vulter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Englund.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What?
Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case it chicks.
I feel like this man is about to be arrested.
He might be basically kind of throwing a ventriloquist act here, maybe? Maybe.
Yeah.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, it's a Nissa. That's cool.
Cool.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with this set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam powered.
Oh, come on, Vera. Oh, come on, Vera.
Weirdly enough, the nicest thing to say would be cut the silliness.
I'm worried that she's gonna say it meanly, but, you know.
How much more mean can it be compared to the other two?
Right. Can we say this one?
I suppose, like, you could say the inappropriate behavior, but, like, it's still sad. Vera apparently is not amused by this display.
Vera, you are no fun. What is he doing wrong? It's not an AI, it's a puppet. I know clearly AI destroyed, like, the world or something, but still. Puppets have been a thing in human history for forever. Calm down.
I suppose to be fair, if the government is like that strict and twitchy about it, they might be like, no, there's like, if you get caught trying to do that, you know, immediate jail, no trial.
Yeah. No?
Either the first. One of the first, you know?
Okay, got the silliness now.
Okay, you were right.
Yeah.
You were right on that. I was expecting her to be like, okay, cut the silliness now. I was expecting it to be read like that.
Yeah. You were expecting all three to be the assertive one.
Yes!
Okay. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I just have some questions regarding the murders.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
Please do not shoot me.
Yeah, maybe not the best.
Okay. Do you know Maya?
Did you know
Strand?
Maya Strand?
Yep, I work with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Maya could be a little odd. I just went on a little skit.
I wanted to say that Maya could be a little odd, but I wanted to try and, you know, bring you into it slowly and not really directly tell you that I think that she may have been trying to resurrect AI.
Yeah?
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
He is focusing. Do you know Carl?
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Did he now?
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
Interesting.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
Okay, so Carl and Maya are definitely involved in something together.
Yeah.
Turn on the biometric thing.
Oh, you're right.
I doubt that he's said anything
Weird.
weird. When you get
What do you think of the
into,
conduit?
Have it turn that on.
You're right. You're so
Lunatics. Plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
right. Come on, that's really, like, pigeonholing him into something. Like, he clearly just likes playing with, like, the robots, you
Sure,
know?
I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
Thank you. Like, literally, we've had dolls and puppets for millennia, you know?
Yeah.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nut jobs.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
No clue. Ask Rolf, maybe.
Who's that?
The gardener head honcho. He's usually out and about somewhere in town.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
I'll go look for him later. What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
Do you know anything about a woman who is seeing Carl Oscarson?
Nope, I hardly even knew the guy.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, you know, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever.
Yeah.
So,
Wait,
what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old Bart with chronic coffee breath.
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Sorry, my earpiece came undone.
Oh no.
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
I'm off.
Oh, what?
See you later.
We haven't showed him anything.
Take care.
Oh, you're right.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Is
Hi
neat
again.
that he does
Hey there.
manipulate
What can I do you for?
Nissa by obviously touching something at the base.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
I do
you
like
know
him. He
anything about
seems
this
like
book?
a pretty like straight shooter. There.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I have no reason to suspect this guy
Yeah.
of anything.
Wow, a conduit book. That's crazy illegal, right?
Yep. Terrorist propaganda. Ever seen anything like it?
Never. I love my robots. Don't get me wrong, but those people are quite unhinged. Wouldn't go near them.
Maybe you already have. The Nordson cell has been hiding in plain sight.
Creepy. You better go catch them fast, then.
What do you make of this?
No idea. But isn't that Maya Strand's handwriting?
Ah,
It is, yeah.
That's confirmation that it's Maya's handwriting then.
Oh, that
Yeah.
lady sure liked puzzles. If I were you, I'd look for some hidden meaning in it.
Interesting. Alright.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Anything to look at
Bye-bye,
in
police
here?
lady.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
What does this little guy do?
Clean, like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
Teapot.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
Not really feeling an urge for tea right now.
I was just curious if there was gonna be something else that says teapot now.
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Cute little robot.
Alright.
Okay.
Fun. Okay.
Nothing particularly suspicious about him.
No.
Nice, soothing sounds.
We just moved that with our mind.
Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down.
Oh no, it's being moved by wind. It was just very conveniently timed.
Looks like an
Yes.
apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
Not yet.
Makes me wonder how long the game is.
Yes.
Like, is it gonna be comparable to like Kathy Rain in length? Or is it like even longer?
Exactly. Balcony. It's like plants.
Yeah, that's where we're supposed to meet the councilwoman.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Weekend's coming up. Great, huh?
Looks like you've got a head start.
All shoes repaired, all coats patched up. That's when you call it a day. Finish your work fast and you get the best food rations. Oldest trick in the book.
I get it. Well, enjoy your time off.
Gotta rest my mind, stranger. Have a long weekend shift ahead of me.
Complete opposite individuals here.
Yeah, this guy's like, oh yeah, weekend! And this guy's like, oh no, weekend!
Yeah.
You got it, man. Hold on, man. Weekends are not easy to work.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your time off.
I guess it's not time to report.
Hey, I'm
Looks
Vera
like you.
Englund, Special Agent.
Oh, I heard about you.
Ah,
I'm
Rolf.
Rolf, the plant master of Nordsund.
A plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
I'd like to say it's better than what I was expecting him to say, which was that he trains the plants.
He trains. He
I
is
was just like, no, we got another eccentric
he's the farm master general.
farm master general.
Got
He's
it.
the man that trains
I have a
corn.
few questions,
Yes.
if you don't mind.
No.
Sure, go right ahead.
Let's talk about Carl.
Did you know
first.
Carl Oscarson?
Not really.
He's definitely
Like
gonna
many
be able
other
to tell us
people,
about
we had some
saffron.
contact in
Yeah.
our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
I mean,
That's
his
so. You think
connection
he trusted
to
the wrong person?
a cult that's trying to resurrect AIs is bit concerning.
Yes.
I'm just thinking out loud here, but yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
That's about saffron.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
Perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
Be your friend for a while, but want it any other way. Behavior suggests that you are a hustler.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, we can't do it.
Fuck.
Oh. The third one, kind of sticks out to me, personally.
That's the one you want to do?
What about you?
I have no idea. Want to do this one?
Yeah.
This behavior suggests that you are a hustler, one with scruples and low supply. Cooperating would make sure your business is left alone.
Reading you loud and clear, officer.
It's agent, or special agent, not officer. That's a police rank.
Whatever you say, agent. Now, two places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir Road, where's that?
North of the town square. Look for two large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it.
Excellent. Oh, it's there we go.
Yeah, sorry.
What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician, right?
That's not... Never mind.
I don't think he knows anything about the conduit.
I don't think this man has ever heard of them.
Do you know who these people are?
Damn, that's bloody. Looks like Carl Oscarson, but I couldn't say who the woman is.
What do you make of this?
Not sure. But about the first day I came to Nordsund, I think the police have records of when people come and go.
Ah, might be worth a follow-up. Thanks.
I think we'll need more of
Yeah,
a
we need to
narrow.
narrow it down before we can, actually look into who it is.
Yeah.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know,
That's
Yeah.
not...
Yeah, my bad.
I don't want to share that with him.
Fair.
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste. I helped her plant some quality fungi for it, in exchange for a cut of the harvest. Then she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
Making nutrient paste.
That's a morbid way of looking at it.
And Carl was getting parts for a pump.
Interesting.
I guess so. I'm sorry.
And there was
about
that
what happened,
vat we
but
found
still
in
got
her
it.
room.
That's true.
Okay, so I'm thinking, we know that she was physically more frail than she should have been.
Yeah.
What if she was specifically only eating this nutrient paste?
Oh, maybe. But why?
I don't know. I mean, it seems that everyone else gets fed via rations.
So where was her rations going?
Either her rations were going somewhere, or she was trying to stay out of the ration system for some reason.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
The cop? Can't say I enjoy his company. Last time we met, he gave me a couple of nasty bruises.
Resisting arrest?
That'd certainly be how he'd justify it.
I'm willing to believe Gabriel in this one. You're kind of a jerk.
Know anything about that?
You're a harmless jerk, but you're kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
No, I don't stay updated on gossip like that.
You kind of seem like the type who might.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
For a chief of police, he's all right. He's actually fair, unlike some of his underlings.
How so? You think they're harassing you?
Abso-friggin-lutely. One little mistake, those guys start hounding you night and day.
Interesting.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
Not unsurprising.
I have no idea.
No, not surprising at all.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I'm trying to stay far away from that
Suppose probably,
wisecracking quack.
I suppose it wouldn't be unsurprising, it would be not surprising.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Quack?
But I mean, I said it first.
All I
so.
need in terms of medicine, I find in herbs and plants.
He's not one to trust medical establishments.
He's an herbalist.
And Dr. Pearson doesn't take kindly to that?
He should mind his own business is all.
What do you
He
think
told
of
me
Vulture?
that he can't complain to police officers about doctor-patient confidentiality unless I make an account with him.
He's kind of a loon, isn't he? And coming from me, that's saying a lot.
Okay, that's all I need.
Alrighty.
Let's do a quick scan around. Afterwards, we actually do have to stop for today.
Do we? Okay. Yeah, looks like nothing here.
Just making Vera look like an idiot, swiveling around in a spot.
Oh, wait. Alright. So you said we gotta stop?
Yeah, we gotta stop.
Oh, that's not the thing.
No. The escape key is the one you're looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Not too much happened today, but we got some new information.
Yes.
We learned that Carl and Maya were involved in something, presumably the conduit.
Yes, presumably a cult.
I suppose we don't know exactly what their deal is, and whether or not we know the proper side of the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clearly an apocalypse did happen.
Clearly.
But we don't necessarily know that the story that the government is telling is the correct one.
Typically in these kinds of stories, it is not the correct one. or it is the correct one, but that's like an asterisk, or like 5 asterisks next to it, like, there's more to it than that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, following up Kathy Rain, if this has, if this is one of those, there's more to the story than robot uprising for no reason.
Yeah.
But, you know, I also wouldn't be surprised if the Conduit is still crazy, you know.
Yeah.
We'll find out whether or not, like, they are a misunderstood cult or seriously actually murdering people kind of cult, because they're probably on the high suspect list.
But, like,
for
here's the
both
thing,
of these
if
deaths.
both of them were members of the Conduit, why would they murder their own members?
The only reason would be is if, like, they're crazy and presumably thought that, like, something, you know, they needed to kill them for some reason.
Yeah, but, like, murdering them so publicly...
Right?
Like, there's... Push them off the edge of the disc.
Yeah. This is the town right here. Just whoop, wah!
That's where we find out that actually that's where all the murders happen, is people getting pushed off the edge, and it's just all classified as accidents.
Yes.
Just full, hot fuzz.
It's full hot fuzz.
Accidents happen all the time, instead it was murder.
Exactly. You know, and it could also be that someone learned that they were Conduit members and murdered them for it.
Yeah.
You know, essentially seeing them as, like, enemies or dangerous people.
Vera literally says terrorist organization.
Yeah. And entirely possible they are terrorists and, like, kill people all the time, so if someone else, like, or at least very much is perceived as such, so, you know, like, someone else learning is like this, like, now I'm gonna kill some fucking terrorists, you know?
Yeah.
And we don't know the whole story yet.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll obviously be stopping here for today.
Yes. We'll pick this up next time.
Yes. See you then.
See ya!